Hello everybody, this is Lee Phillips, Journey of Truth. Today is Thursday, September the 11th, and it is going on 11 o'clock in the morning, and I'm sure we'll be hearing the chimes from the church here in just a few minutes. And I'm doing this video as an update to my two videos that I posted yesterday about the Streetside public access parking here. Yesterday I stated that I was going to be having a discussion with the assistant chief at the city police department, and when I arrived this morning, the chief was there and he came out to have a discussion with me, and he said that he had got a call yesterday afternoon about the situation, but he was unable to deal with it yesterday because of other obligations. And so this morning, instead of the deputy chief having a conversation with me, he decided that he would stay. He was supposed to be somewhere else, but he stayed until that I got there so that he could talk with me personally. So in this video today, I would like to give a huge shout out to our chief of police, Dick Lowry, here in the town of Loganville. He did his due diligence. He researched the city ordinances along with the state ordinances and determined that there was a conflict of understanding between the two, and that the citation was in fact wrong. It should not have been written. And he did make a public acknowledgement on Facebook concerning this. But I want to give a big shout out to the chief for his integrity and professionalism in addressing this issue. Now, I am not one of those who have my channel to cause disruptions. I record things for historical purposes so that folks in the future will know where we have been as a township and where we are going and how we get there. And I'm going to tell you, I support this police chief 100%. I understand that sometimes mistakes can happen, and they do can happen sometimes. But the difference that we see is that the right thing was done, and it was done in an expedited manner. I have no bad feelings towards our city police department or anybody in it. I support our local police 100%. And I urge all citizens that if you have an interaction with law enforcement, do your homework, look at the citation, look at the code violation that you're accused of, do your research, and find out whether or not it was done right. If you find that it was not, have a conversation. A conversation can go a long way. And I'm going to admit right here, right now, that maybe I could have waited to make my post until after I had my conversation today. But in the moment yesterday, I wanted to make my view public and publish what I knew so that my record of what happened would be solidified. And in the end, it turned out in a very positive manner. It's a learning experience. We all have to learn as we go. If we say that we are not going to have a conversation, then we are no longer willing to learn. We have a great town here in Loganville. And we have some good public officials. But just like in any basket, there can be one that might not be exactly right or makes mistakes. And if we allow for a conversation, then we can move forward without creating animosity or hatred towards a certain group. Conversation is the key. Looking back on yesterday, maybe I should have held my emotions a little bit and waited until today. But it's all good because it brought to attention and gave what was needed for a successful conversation this morning. So this is a great learning experience, and I hope that by someone watching this video and the others that maybe we can learn a little something about how that we can better react with our local government officials. I learned something, and I hope that it will improve what I do. I want to thank everybody who watches my videos. I know sometimes some of them can be long, but the information they provide is of historical importance, because just as though you would take pictures of your child as your child grows up and document their growth as a part of your family, our town is like a child and we are growing. And what I'm doing is documenting the growth of our town and the things that happen that propagate that growth and the lessons that we learn through that growth. Now, once again, I want to give a big shout out to our local police department, their leadership, our local fire departments, and the hard job that these guys do out there on our city streets. Folks, these guys have a dangerous job. We don't need instigators to complicate things, and I'm not an instigator. I only video what I see, and I let it speak for itself, and I will at times interject my opinion on knowledge that I have. We've got a great town. There's a lot of things happening with the growth of our town that are uncomfortable. Some people do not like the change, but in every society, change is inevitable. And change is good, because a child cannot stay a child all their life. They have to grow, and we as a town have to grow. So I'm looking forward to recording the growth that is going to be happening in our town. And there are some things, some avenues that I am going to branch off into in representing our town and getting the people a chance to be more in touch with our local government. My objective is to bring the community and our local government more together, to have people more involved in our elections. We have elections coming up. We have city council meetings that will be being held. We have one tonight. I encourage everyone, if you have concerns about our town, get involved in our city council meetings. Get involved in our DDA meetings, our downtown development meetings. Come out to the events that we have in our town and show your support for the town that you live in. We have our last concert of the Grooving on the Green on September the 19th with Departure. I would love to see this whole arena packed all the way around like we had at events last year. We're not going to have any rain, and it might be warm, but it's going to be a beautiful evening to come out. Come out, enjoy the festivities, be a part of our town growth. Inject yourself into the events happening in our town. Voice your opinion. Because if you don't, nobody will know what your opinion is. If you don't like something, just say you don't like it. You don't have to be belligerent. You don't have to disparage those who are doing the things you don't like, but you can voice your opinion and your disdain for what they are doing. We are given a right in this country like no other country has. We have the right to have regress with our government. You go to a different country and you say something about the government, you're going to end up in jail, prison. Might not ever be seen from again. We have the best country to live in because our forefathers saw potential and they developed a pathway to keep it equal for all. Equal justice, not social justice. Because social justice changes on whoever is in power, but equal justice stays the same for all, no matter who is in power. Become involved. Take pictures of your community. Make your own record. Show your own support. Get involved with programs so that you can contribute to the health and growth of our community. Be a part of the town. Be a part of the body of Loganville. Once again, folks, I want to thank all y'all for watching. Those that do. And those that might tune in for the first time, remember, hit that like button and subscribe. That way the algorithms can pick up and get my videos out to more people so that more people that are from Loganville and don't necessarily know about all the things that are going on but would like to know can have the opportunity to see a video and say, hey, this guy can give updates on our town that I didn't think that I could get. I don't live there anymore. I love having the opportunity to know what's going on. People started moving to this town because of its country, laid back, good, decent people that we have. And we need to keep that. Progress is good. But sometimes you need to have some of the old that stays in with the new. Folks, y'all come out to the concert next Friday night. Have a good time. And remember, be safe out there. Be good to one another. Do something kind for someone. And y'all have a blessed day. And thank you, city officials, for paying attention and doing the right thing.